Today is a day of pride, celebration, and inspiration as we honor the hard work, dedication, and success of our newly qualified chartered accountants. On behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, we extend our heartfelt greeting to our dignitaries, members, faculty, friends gathered here. Over a period of time, ICAI has been shaping the financial backbone of the nation. Established on 1st July 1949 by an act of parliament, ICAI stands today as the second largest accounting body in the world. With its headquarters in New Delhi and five regional councils and chapters across India and overseas, India of ICAI. With over 4.6 members and 10 lakh students, ICAI is not just an educational institution, but a guardian of professional ethics, discipline, and excellence. Every chartered accountant by ICAI represents trust, integrity, and professionalism, qualities that makes them indispensable in industries, corporate, and governance across the globe. Every year on 1st July, we celebrate legacy and contribution of this great institution. Ladies and gentlemen, let us acknowledge and the symbol of financial excellence, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Give a huge round of applause.
We kindly request CA Rajendra Kumar sir, Central Council member, and CA Shripriya ma'am, Central Council member, to occupy the dais. Thank you.
And to celebrate the glory of success, ICAI conduct convocation twice every year at different cities. Awards certificates of membership to newly enrolled CAs. Felicitate the rank holders of CA examination. Today, this convocation ceremony was organized in 15 cities at the same time. It is a movement of great pride, and more than 12,800 students are being convocated today at all the centers. Ladies and gentlemen, to commence this August gathering, it is my privilege on the dais. First, I invite CA Sanjay Kumar Agarwal, Central Council member, and I also request CA Hans Rachuk, esteemed Central Council member, to please join us on the stage. Please give a huge round of applause. Now, it's time to commence this seats on the dais. First and foremost, may I invite the Vice President of ICAI, Honorable CA Prasanna Kumar, to join us on stage. With equal pride, I request the President of ICAI, Honorable CA Charanjit Singh, to kindly raise the dice. Please give a round of applause for CA Charanjit Singh Nanda. And it is indeed our privilege to welcome and invite our speaker, Srimati Ravneet Kaur, former IAS and current Competition Commission of India as chairperson. Kindly take her seats on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Please make a huge round of applause for the trees on the dais. Now, before the program, I request our stage to kindly join us for the last type ceremony as it symbolizes wisdom, prosperity, and a tribute to Mata Saraswati.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषार पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहा
Ladies and gentlemen, as the flame is lit, let it inspire each one of us to spread the light of knowledge and integrity. And I would again request all of you to rise for Institute motto song.
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 कामपुरुषो पुरुषो निर्विमाणः निर्विमाणः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शतः सर्वे तदूनात्यपि कश्चन एतद्वैता
Thank you, everyone. President C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda and our Honorable Vice President C.A. Prasanna Kumar D to come forward and do the felicitating of our esteemed Chief Guest, Shrimati Ravineet Kaur. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for this movement today as she graced this ICAI Convocation ceremony with our august presence? We feel deeply honored. Please join in felicitating the and warm welcoming of Chief Guest Shrimati Ravineet Kaur with a thunderous round of applause. Now invite C.A. Rajendra Kumar P, Member and Student Services Director, Convener from Welcome Address from Chennai Center, C.A. Rajendra Kumar P.
Very good morning to each and every one of you seated at New Delhi and also all other 14 centers. Today, this convocation is being organized in 15 centers across the country, and all of us are on the online mode. Honorable President of ICAI, CA Charanjot Singh Nandaji, the presiding officer of this particular convocation, the chief guest, Madam Ravneet Kaurji, who has graciously consented to be amongst us today and also deliver the convocation address. Very esteemed D. Prasanna Kumar sir, who hails from my own southern region, the Honorable Vice President of ICAI, and
फेस क्लियर नहीं आएगा.
CA Sanjay Kumar Agarwal ji, Hansraj Chuk ji, who are the coordinating council members of this convocation in New Delhi. At Ludhiana, Rajesh Sharma ji, Pramod Jain ji. At Chandigarh, Sanjeev Kumar Singhal ji. At the Western India region, Ahmedabad, CA Purushottam Lal Khandelwal ji. At Mumbai, Piyush Chhajir ji and Vishnu Agarwal ji. At Pune, Chandrasekhar Chitle ji and Umesh Sharma ji. In the southern region, joining me, Sri Priya Kumar Madam, Madhukar Hiragange ji at Bangalore, at Ernakulam Babu Abraham, at Vijayawada Sridhar Muppala. In the eastern region, CA Ravi Kumar Patwa ji and CA Sanjeev Sanghi ji. And in the central region in Ghaziabad, CA Dr. Anuj Goyal ji, CA Gyan Mishra ji. At Jaipur, CA Sanjay Satish Kumar Gupta ji, CA Dr. Rohit Ruwatia ji. And at Indore, Abhay Chhajir ji and Pankaj Shah ji. It is my proud privilege to welcome our Honorable President to this convocation. Thank you very much, sir, for allowing us to organize this convocation on this very auspicious month of August. Sir, your inspiration is the foremost for the Members and Students Services Directorate of ICAI. Sir, on Saturday, 21st June 2025, an interview of our Honorable Chief Guest, Madam Ravneet Kaurji, was published in Business Standard. I read a particular paragraph. I like every meeting to have some outcome. I ask officials to set a deadline by when they can deliver on a task. In the government, that may be seen as being a tough taskmaster. Madam Chief Guest, I would like to submit here that our Honorable President, sir, is no lesser a person than what you aim in the governments and government. Every meeting he organizes, where there are issues, he immediately convenes people, forms a group, and sets a deadline for the group, saying that this is your deadline within which you have to complete it. And then his office keeps coordinating to ensure that the deadlines are met. Sir, such is the quality of our esteemed past president. We also have here our Honorable Vice President, sir, CA D. Prasanna Kumar. Let me inform all of you who are being convocated today that he is serving the institute as a student. He has been the vice chairman of SICASA as a student. And today, he is holding the position of the vice president of ICAI with only few months to go away from here to become the president of ICAI, which is a proud moment for this southern region. Honorable Prasanna Kumar, sir, a loyalite from Chennai, it's proud privilege for me to welcome you. And Madam Chief Guest, I was reading this interview in which the persons who interviewed you asked you a question. What is your wish? Is there any wish that you have? To which you informed the interviewer that you would like to go to the northern lights. You would like to see the northern lights. Madam, today before you, 12,869 illuminating lights are seated before you. And these are the lights which are going to light up the future of India. These are those illuminations which are going to brighten up our life. These are those illuminations, those who are going to brighten up our future. Madam, it is my esteemed honor and privilege to sincerely thank you first and then welcome you to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, the statutory body which was set up in the year 1949. Our institute believes and works that we are partners in nation building. And true to this, madam, we as chartered accountants are second to none in delivering the best for this country. I am confident that this convocation at your hands will immensely benefit those who are come here. And above all, we have parents of these young, bright minds, the chartered accountants. A sincere thanks to all the parents for first allowing your student to study chartered accountancy. Because you hear so many things, it's a difficult course to pass and everything. But then you have stood by your ward, you have stood by your child, and they will make you proud. Believe me, they are going to make you, all of you, proud. And to all the parents, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Once again, I sincerely thank our Honorable President, Vice President, and all the coordinators of the respective region for taking pains to organize this convocation in a wonderful manner. Best wishes. Thank you very much.
Full words with us. Now I would like to request all of you to please stay quiet, be seated, because it's a professional program we are going on with. So please maintain a decorum and please be seated. I request all of you to please take your seats. Now it's time to hear from a personality whose presence adds immense value to this gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming with a big round of applause Honorable C.A. Prasanna Kumar D. to kindly come forward and address the audience with his thoughts and words of wisdom.
Yeah. Most respected Srimati Lavlu Kaurji, former IAS and Chairperson of the Competition Commission of India and Chief Guest for today's convocation. Respected CA Chandra Singh Nanda Sir, Honorable President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, CA P. Rajendra Kumar, the convener of the MSS Directorate, CA Pankaj Shah, the Deputy Convener of MSS Directorate, and my Central Council colleagues who are present on the dais in Delhi, CA Sanjay Agrawal Sir, CA Sanjeev Singhal Sir, CA Hansa Chuk Sir, and all other Central Council members participated in this convocation from other parts of the country, and the parents of the chartered accountants who are present here, and my dearest dear young chartered accountants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It's a proud, happy and delighted moment for me to participate in today's convocation. At the outset, I congratulate each and every one of you, the young chartered accountants, for qualifying the examination chartered accountants after passing one of the toughest examinations in the world. And I can see all the cheerful faces of all the young chartered accountants here, and all the proud faces of all the parents who are also seated in all the 15 centers. The way in which you are participating, the glowing faces here, it is radiating the entire hall, the auditorium with positive energy. It's a proud moment for all of us. Today is a most memorable day, not only for you who are getting convocated, but also for the parents who have toiled and who has helped you to qualify this particular examination. I thank all the parents, the proud parents who are present today, along with their children, for considering and encouraging their children to join CA course at the first instance, and also helping them to qualify this examination to become the proud chartered accountant and a disciplined soldier, financial soldier for our country, India. You became chartered accountant when a lot of milestones are established in ICAI. You became a chartered accountant when the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is the largest account body in the world. And you also became, the number of chartered accountants who are getting convocated today, I understand is close to 13,000 at 15 centers across the country, and which is the highest number ever which you have seen getting convocated in the ICAI, and you are part of that particular team. And you also became a chartered accountant at a time when ICAI is poised to reach the benchmark of 5 lakh chartered accountants. The first ever crossing, you are also part of the team of the 5 lakh chartered accountants today. You also became a chartered accountant when the journey started. When the journey started for our country to become the largest economy in the world, and also the developed country in the world by 2047, which is dream of the government of India, Viksit Bharat 2047. Friends, it is also noteworthy, particularly for Madam, I would like to tell, of all the charters who are convocated, 1/3, not even 1/3, little more than 1/3 of chartered accountants are female chartered accountants, is a good indication that we are still going together. So now, having paused, now the next item before you is a career path. Whether you have to get into practice or employment or business or entrepreneurship and so on and so forth. The way in which CA curriculum is there, and also practical training you are getting under the practicing chartered accountants, and coupled with both the things, you have got not only these 3 opportunities, much more opportunities are open for you. Today, a chartered accountant is not only assurance service provider, ASP, all along we have been assurance service provider to a chartered accountant, particularly all of you, the young talented chartered accountants, you are not only ASP, you are also BSP, indicating business solution providers for the entire economy. And CA profession, as you are all aware, is a dynamic profession. Education doesn't stop the moment you qualify the examination as far as chartered accountant is concerned. It's a continuous education. Every day you have to update yourself. If you are not updated, we will get outdated. Certainly, we have to get updated almost every day. And before I close, I would like to tell you the main issue, the main positive point for chartered accountants is ethics. Among the great professionals, all the professions that we have, I don't belittle anybody, but certainly the chartered accountant is the profession the one which maintains the highest ethical standards in the world. So you are part of that particular journey. Ethics for chartered accountants is non-negotiable. Ethics is not a choice. It's not an option. It is a necessity. Ethics is the one which is an integral part of a profession of chartered accountancy, and also the principles of life for every chartered accountant. So follow the ethics which you have learned during your course of practical training also. You stay connected with the institute, the mother institute, always keep paying the fees and continue to be a chartered accountant attached with the institute. I wish you all a great career ahead for you. And also, I advise you to see that you keep serving the mother institute, Mother India. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us. Truly add immense value to this gathering. With that, let's move on forward and play our audio-visual Vishwasneha.
In a world of constant change, a partner that stands firm with deep-rooted values of excellence, independence and integrity, and embracing the motto, Yaesh Supteshu Jagrati. Driving India's economic growth is ICAI, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. ICAI stands committed to strengthening India's leadership in accounting and finance. Under the visionary leadership of C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda, the 73rd President of the world's largest accounting body, ICAI, embarks on a transformative journey.
I am thrilled, honored to assume the position as 73rd President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I want to tell you that I have dreams which I have seen over so many years before assuming this position. Three important agendas for this council. Number one, we mean business. When I come in a commanding position, you will see that there are certain sweeping changes. We want this to be as a boardroom, which does professional business, which transacts agenda which is of high order. Second important thing, the plight of members and students has to improve. Along with members and students and council, we have to take our employees along. They work exceptionally well in pressure. Let them ease out and work in normal circumstances in the same vigor in which they work in pressure.
The theme for the year 2025-26, Vishwasniya, meaning trustworthy, resonates with the commitment to be a trusted partner in India's development, illuminating the path towards Viksit Bharat. Asmakam karyam vishwasniyam Viksit Bharatasya samarpitam cha asti, meaning our work is trustworthy and dedicated to a developed India. V, vision for Viksit Bharat. V in Vishwasniya symbolizes a vision to make India a Vishwa Guru in the accounting world and steering the nation towards becoming a Viksit Bharat by 2047.
अपनी देश की इकोनॉमी को सही रास्ते पे ले जाने के लिए ये डेडिकेटेड फोर्स है और मैं
In a world of constant change, a partner that stands firm with deep-rooted values of excellence, independence and integrity, and embracing the motto Yaesh Supteshu Jagrati. Driving India's economic growth is ICAI, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. ICAI stands committed to strengthening India's leadership in accounting and finance. Under the visionary leadership of C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda, the 73rd President of the world's largest accounting body, ICAI, embarks on a transformative journey.
I am thrilled, honored to assume the position as 73rd President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I want to tell you that I have dreams which I've seen over so many years before assuming this position. 3 important agendas for this council. Number 1, we mean business. When I come in a commanding position, you will see that there are certain sweeping changes. We want this to be as a boardroom which does professional business, which transacts agenda which is of high order. Second important thing, the plight of members and students has to improve. Along with members and students and council, we have to take our employees along. They work exceptionally well in pressure. Let them ease out and work in normal circumstances in the same vigor in which they work in pressure.
The theme for the year 2025-26, Vishwasniya, meaning trustworthy, resonates with the commitment to be a trusted partner in India's development, illuminating the path towards Viksit Bharat. Asmakam karyam vishwasniyam Viksit Bharatasya samarpitam cha asti, meaning our work is trustworthy and dedicated to a developed India. V, vision for Viksit Bharat. V in Vishwasniya symbolizes a vision to make India a Vishwa Guru in the accounting world and steering the nation towards becoming a Viksit Bharat by 2047.
अपनी देश की इकोनॉमी को सही रास्ते पे ले जाने के लिए ये डेडिकेटेड फोर्स है और मैं डायस से एज 73rd प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट आपको कह रहा हूं सर कि सब देश के लिए मर मिटने को तैयार है सर।
आईसीआई इंस्टीट्यूट जो कहती है वो करती है। तो अगर तीसरी इकोनॉमी का वादा कर लिया आपने तो पूरे देश में आपके मेंबर्स हैं, उनमें आप अपनी ये भावना फैलाइए कि भारत को सबसे बड़ी तीसरी अर्थव्यवस्था हमें बनाना है और जब आप लग जाओगे तो निश्चित रूप से तीसरी सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था बन जाएगी।
As far as chartered accountancy profession is concerned, the highest ethical profession is there, this chartered accountancy. Because we've got such a, I don't say that by birth itself somebody becomes ethical. And by virtue of law, the implementation of law and the punishment that you have, those things that become as a deterrence to see that you are not unethical.
I, integrity and ethics.
ICAI ने यूडीन यानी यूनिक डॉक्यूमेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन नंबर की शुरुआत की है। इसके जरिए चार्टर्ड अकाउंट्स के प्रमाण पत्रों का सत्यायन हो रहा है। व्यवसाय में प्रामाणिकता की बहुत आवश्यकता है। मुझे खुशी है कि आपकी यूडीन के जरिए ये सार्थक प्रयास शुरू किया गया है।
In the world of finance, where trust is paramount, ICAI stands tall as a beacon of integrity and ethics, shaping professionals who uphold the highest standards of ethics and accountability.
आपका सिग्नेचर सत्यता की, भरोसे की गवाही देता है। चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स देश के इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम के भरोसेमंद एम्बेसडर होते हैं। आप सरकार और टैक्स देने वाले नागरिकों और कंपनियों के बीच इंटरफेस का काम करते हैं। आपका सिग्नेचर देश के प्रधानमंत्री के सिग्नेचर की वो ताकत नहीं है जो ताकत एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के सिग्नेचर की होती है।
Indian chartered accountants have earned unparalleled recognition for their trustworthiness and expertise. The accounts you sign inspire such immense confidence that the people invest crores of rupees based solely on your word.
S stands for sustainability and social impact. that is embedded in ICAI's core and actions. Going ahead this year, ICAI has formed a special group on impact financing that will focus on profit, people, and planet. To inspire eco-conscious living among CA fraternity, a special group on enabling lifestyle for environment or life has been created, promoting sustainability in daily life. H. Holistic Professional and Leadership Development. CA Charanjot Singh Nanda is an ardent proponent of holistic professional and leadership development. He believes that a healthy mind and a balanced life are the true foundations of professional success. Bringing the vision to action, a specialized committee on promoting work-life balance has been set up to promote well-being and personal development among members, students, and employees. A. For accelerating digital transformation. To keep Indian CAs at the forefront, ICAI is continuously accelerating digital transformation initiatives and has further strengthened the AI in ICAI committee, focusing on data analytics to elevate AI-driven solutions and education to the next level. S. For stakeholder engagement. Stakeholder engagement is vital for true progress, and President ICAI strongly advocates public participation, emphasizing Janabhagidari at all levels. ICAI will actively collaborate with stakeholders for knowledge sharing, policy making, educating and creating awareness, and fostering collective growth.
ICAI salutes our armed forces and every paramilitary force personnel who risk their life for our freedom. Our gratitude must not be seasonal. It must be perennial. It must be perpetual. It must be far-reaching. Let us all support their families with respect, opportunity, and care.
N. Nation First Approach. Dedicating over 1.4 million CA professionals and students for the progress of the nation, ICAI embodies a nation-first approach, underscoring its commitment to India's economic progress.
लेकिन भगवान से दुआ है कि अगर अगली जिंदगी हो तो हिंदुस्तान में जन्म लूं। एक हिंदुस्तानी होना मेरे लिए फख्र की बात है और मैं मानता हूं आप सबके लिए फख्र की बात है। ऐसा देश नहीं मिलता, ऐसी मां नहीं मिलती जिसके गोद में आप हमेशा महफूज हैं।
We are truly grateful. We are also incredibly humbled that you are here and that your visit has come soon after the tragic events that this very town had to face. Most of you with spouses, many of you with children. Now, you wouldn't do that if you didn't truly believe in the place.
ICAI के माननीय सदस्य ने इस देश के अंदर एक एथिकल प्रैक्टिस को लागू किया। विभिन्न फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर्स के अंदर उनकी लेखा परीक्षा में शुचिता लाए, उनकी ऑडिट में शुचिता लाए और उसी के साथ साथ भारत की तेजी से बढ़ती अर्थव्यवस्था के अंदर आपका बहुत बड़ा योगदान के अंदर।
हम बड़े रिजिलेंट प्रोफेशन है
जी
जैसे जैसे देश को हमारी जरूरत होती है, जैसे जीएसटी इंट्रोड्यूस होना था,
जी
हम सदैव तत्पर थे। तो हम सदा कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलते हैं। अगर आप बात करें बजट से पहले, प्री बजट मेमोरेंडम, पोस्ट बजट मेमोरेंडम, डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स हम देते हैं जी। तो एज ए प्रोफेशन हम स्टैंडर्ड सेट करते हैं। वी सेट अप अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स, इंडियस ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स। तो तमाम दुनिया के साथ हिंदुस्तान साथ चले और अग्रणी भूमिका में रहे, उसके लिए हम कार्यरत हैं।
I stands for innovation and entrepreneurship, driving startups and MSMEs. Through initiatives like the ICAI Startup Samvad and MSME Yatra, ICAI provides free advisory services, capacity building programs, and financial empowerment, strengthening MSMEs as the growth engines of the economy. Why? Youth and women-led development. ICAI believes that youth are the architects of change and women-led development is the foundation of a progressive nation. With 67% of its members aged 40 or younger and one-third being women, ICAI is fostering a new era of leadership and inclusivity.
It's also heartening to know that the ICAI has started financial and tax literacy campaigns. I understand you're doing it all through the country. And this is going to help a lot of people in spite of all that is available in public domain. A lot of people still get carried away by misinformation campaigns. And when you as Chartered Accountancy institution run a financial literacy and tax literacy campaign, it certainly has a lot of credibility.
A for accountability, trust, and transparency. As the financial soldier of the economy, ICAI marches with accountability, stand firm on trust, and illuminate the path with transparency, safeguarding prosperity, ensuring stability, and strengthening the financial landscape of the country.
इस पूरे देश की आर्थिक व्यवस्थाओं के लिए डॉक्टर, मैं तो आपको सही में फाइनेंशियल डॉक्टर कहूँगी देश का, जो फाइनेंशियल हेल्थ जो है पूरे देश की ठीक रखे हुए हैं।
जैसे डॉक्टर में अपने लोगों को विश्वास होता है कि मेरा डॉक्टर सबसे बढ़िया, ऐसे सीए में विश्वास होता है कि जो मेरे सीए ने कह दिया तो बस वही सबसे बड़ी। तो इसलिए आपके ऊपर जो विश्वास आपके क्लाइंट का है, वही सच मायने में ताकत है।
Vishwasniya is a vision where digital revolution, leadership, innovation, integrity, sustainability unite with humanity to shape a prosperous India. Together, we forge a developed India that inspires the world. ICAI है निरंतर प्रयासरत अपने लक्ष्य की ओर, बनाना है विकसित भारत, थामे सशक्त विश्वास की डोर।
What a Vishwasniya video and a wonderful message through it. Truly mesmerizing. We have something coming up for you as well. Please wait a while. I request everyone to please take their seats. I request rank holders to come, please sit in front. Without any delay, invite on stage the torchbearer of this team institution, the dynamic leader steering ICAI to the greater heights, our respected and honorable President of ICAI, CA Charanjot Singh Nanda. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him with a huge round of applause.
A very good morning, my dear young chartered accountants and proud parents. The chief guest of the day, Honorable Madam Ravneet Kaur, Chairperson CCI, former IAS and also former Chairman NAFRA. My Vice President, CA Prasanna Kumar D, who hails from Visakhapatnam. We have two esteemed professionals joining online, CA Rajendra Kumar from Chennai and CA Pankaj Shah from Indore. My very esteemed colleagues on the council, on the dais, Sanjay Agarwal ji, Hansraj Chugh ji, Sanjeev Singhal ji. I see people from the regional council, CA Sangam Agarwal, CA Vaibhav Jain, my very esteemed past council member CA Raj Chawla, the chairman CA Jagjit Singh Jags. I can see Mr. Rakesh Bhanot, who comes from the CCI, and young chartered accountants who have come here to go home more enlightened. What a momentous occasion. As the 73rd president of the institute, I am elated to see so many of my younger brothers and sisters being convocated as chartered accountants. This alphabet of trust is not acquired without hard work. The most difficult course in the world, calling for sleepless nights, and you have achieved it. You have done it. My heartiest congratulations that you are being convocated on this glorious day. My heartiest congratulations to you and your parents. More importantly, we say that we are chartered accountants. We are the outcome of our mothers who work day and night, who have sleepless nights to transform into chartered accountants. I congratulate your parents and your family on this fantabulous occasion. You are all aware that the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India was set up an Act of Parliament way back on 1st July 1949, when the most important document to the democracy, the Constitution, was not adopted. The Constitution to this great country was promulgated on 26 January 1950. The pertinent question that arises is, what prompted the Constituent Assembly to set up an Institute of Chartered Accountants of India when its own democratic setup was not in place? The answer is very candid, very simple, very forthcoming. They were looking for a disciplined band of soldiers to steer this country out of confusion and put it on the path of perpetual growth and advancement. And there we are, there you are, the financial soldiers of this great Republic of India. We started with a very humble beginning, 1700 members, and have transformed into the largest accounting body of the world with over 5 lakh members and 11 lakh students. Look at the journey to excellence, the journey to create value, and more importantly, the journey to contribute. I'd like to tell you something about the international position. My younger brothers and sisters, I joined the council way back in 2004. In those days when you used to go to overseas, it was evident that they viewed us as second-rank citizens. And today times have changed. We are at premium compared to our counterparts at Palestine, in Bangladesh, in Japan. Indian chartered accountants have a formidable reputation which the entire world salutes. We are the first in the world to come out with guidance on remote auditing. Out of 180 IFAC countries, way back on 30th March 2020, when COVID had barely come in. We are the first in the world to formulate 23 forensic standards. You use IFRS, you use Ind AS. We give royalty to IFRS Foundation in London for doing so. You'll be more than happy to know that the entire world wants to give royalty to us
for using our forensic standards. One very important thing I would like to relate to you. We were very keen to have an MOU with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Singapore. We tried several times, but somehow things did not materialize. And then came World Congress. I will pause a minute here and say something about World Congress. World Congress was given to India after 108 years. The program turned out to be a huge success, astounding, fantabulous success. At the valedictory session, the vice president of ICAI came to the dais and said, I don't know much Hindi, but na bhuto na bhavishyato. 10,000 people being respected, having the greatest of hospitality and benevolence, which I feel no other country in India could do, in the world could do. And therefore, I accord that this was the last World Congress which was held in India under the aegis of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. They have foregone all other World Congresses. We are the last proud country to host World Congress. In the World Congress, the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Singapore also came. As were customary, we invited him to our BKC building. Although reluctant, he went to see the building. But the moment he saw the building, he was taken aback. Oh my God, how beautiful, how outrageous, splendid, marvelous, fantabulous building it is. Our president very humbly said, he said, sir, we have more than 130 such buildings in the country. History was created. He went back and wrote, I don't feel that we should do an MOU with India. MOU entails two party, one a giver, other a taker. Rather, I propose to have a unilateral announcement. And what he said created history in the entire world's accounting circles. He said, henceforth, any Indian chartered accountant who happens to be in Singapore for more than 6 months, for reason whatsoever, shall automatically have the membership of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Singapore. We are masters in technology, artificial intelligence. We have a committee, artificial intelligence in ICAI. We have close to 30,000 chartered accountants who have graduated in it. They hold the certificate course. Blockchains, we are the leaders. Data analytics, Internet of Things, cyber security audits, information security audits. Indian chartered accountants lead, and one good news for you. 81% of the international technology initiatives emerge from India. We are proud to be Indians. We are proud to be Indian chartered accountants. My dear friends, if you go to forensics, we have now, I told you that the world wants to give royalty. So we have made global forensic standards. Any country in the world can use our standards, which is suited to their customs and usages. When you go to your career, I call upon you to understand two things. Number one, don't go into the job package. Go on to the job description. If you want to do jobs, you need to go for companies which will give you such experience which you could use throughout your life. I gave the example of Nana Lal Kidwai. The lady who was a chartered accountant went ahead, did her business course in Harvard, and transformed the entire accounting world with her thought process and vision. I call upon you to first of all take a care where you intend to go. Today evening, sit back home, create a blueprint of what you want, whether you want to do job or you want to go into practice, whether you want to become an investor or you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want to go into taxation, indirect taxation, merchant banking, investment banking, system audits, technology, forensics, sustainability, ESG. It is your call where you want to go. Please go and take a call on it. I want to tell you that we as chartered accountants stand with the nation. APG Abdul Kalam Sahab very rightly said, Indian chartered accountants are partners in nation building. I contemplate that 2 years from now, people will say Indian chartered accountants are partners in global building. We contribute not only for our country, but globally. And I want to tell you that we have one council meeting which is outside India. This time the council meeting was deliberately kept in Pahalgam. Not only we, our parents, our families, our small children went at Pahalgam where nobody dared to go. The message was loud and clear. We stand with the country. We stand with Kashmir in this hour of distress. And more importantly, we want to give a message. There is no place for terrorism in this civilization. We have to work to create value for our country and move ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, before I say goodbye to you, I want to tell you, you have a benevolent fund. There are chartered accountants who are less fortunate. We have to support them. They are our brothers and sisters. You never know how time takes its call. Young chartered accountants leave this world leaving behind their families, their wives. I call upon you to become a life member of Chartered Accountant Development at the first instance. Only those institutions rise in the world whose members have compassion to serve and help their membership. It is the start of your journey, and they say, well begun is half done. When you fight, they say, first blow is half the battle. And today you have achieved. They say, difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. You are a chartered accountant here. You will grow in your life, create value. But the last message which I want to tell you is again very important. Your family. Whatever we are is only because of the family. More importantly, your parents. I don't know how many of you have touched your mother in the past 10 days and said, Mother, whatever I am only because of you. I don't know how many of you have hugged your father in last 2 months. My dear friends, you will achieve higher pedestals of success, but that success emerges from your family. And it continues also when you have an emotional quotient that lets you move ahead. Your friends, your professional brothers, your institutes calls for your indulgence. My dear friends, I do not want to give sermons to you, but I want to tell you of my professional career scaling over 35 years. I have seen those people prosper, those people grow ahead who have deep bonding with their families. So my last parting word to you, which I did as the president when I took over as the 73rd president on 12th February 2025, I coined a committee for promoting work-life balance. My last message to you, today go home. Your parents are here. If they are not there, spend an evening with them. Enjoy life, create value. I'm so happy to be amongst you. It's a proud moment, and let us relish this proud moment. My dear younger brothers and sisters, let us create value by making our country, India, proud, by making our profession proud. Let us all pray to make India a superpower of the world and our institute, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, as the best institute of the world. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking words. Your words have truly enlightened us and motivated us to carry forward the value and the vision that ICAI stands for. And now it's time for a very special moment in today's convocation. We are truly privileged to have with us a dynamic leader, a distinguished administrator, and an inspiring personality, Shrimati Ravneet Kaur, Chairperson of the Competition Commission of India, with over 35 years of industrial service as a member of India's administrative service. Ma'am has contributed immensely to the field of finance, industry, and economic policy, disinvestment, and public administration. She has held several pivotal roles with both Government of India and Government of Punjab, bringing with her the wealth of knowledge, vision, and experience. Her leadership journey has been decorated with many achievements, including the President of India's Census Silver Medal, an ISAW Women's Achiever Award at IIT Berlin. Her academic and professional brilliance continue to inspire countless professionals across sectors. We are deeply honored to have with her with us today. And now, with utmost respect, may I invite our chief guest, Shrimati Ravneet Kaur, to kindly address the gathering and bless our chartered accountants with her words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Shrimati Ravneet Kaur.
Distinguished President, ICAI, Vice President, ICAI, members of the Central Council on the dais, newly graduating chartered accountants. It's a privilege to even address not only chartered accountants in Delhi, but also in Chandigarh, Pune, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Ludhiana, Hyderabad, Ernakulam, Vijayawada, Kolkata, Ghaziabad, Jaipur, and Indore. A very good morning to all of you. It's a privilege and an honor for me to be here today for the convocation of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. It's a landmark occasion, and I extend my heartiest congratulations to all the newly graduating chartered accountants. It's not only a ceremony, it's in fact a celebration of your hard work, sleepless nights, and your unshakable determination to be able to crack one of the most difficult examinations of the country. Therefore, it's a testimony to your determination and your strength. As chartered accountants, you are now going to have the opportunity to apply these concepts in real life. And that is where it is very important to keep in mind that you're joining an elite profession. It's a body, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is acknowledged for its excellence, ethics, and influence. It'll open numerous doors for you, both for your career and your personal growth. I'm also very happy to note that the Chartered Accountants Institutes offers scholarships to students, offers medical assistance to the underprivileged members of the institute, and also provides support, lifelong support through subscription to the fund for the chartered accountants. The Institute of Chartered Accountants has played a pivotal role in nation building, contributing to corporate governance, taxation, auditing standards, sustainability, and digital financial systems. As chartered accountants, you play a very crucial role in spreading awareness in society about new laws, their implications, and how they can benefit the economy at large. By guiding compliance, interpreting regulations, and advising on best practices, you are effectively translating those principles into real life action. Let me therefore sound a word of caution for you. The trust that is being reposed in you is immense. You have heard Honorable Prime Minister also say that your signature has great value. Where you will sign, people will not question that after that, because their trust is in the signature, in the auditing which has been done by the chartered accountants. And therefore, it's not only that you are looking at your client, you're also looking at stakeholders. You're looking at public interest, because the markets will also be influenced by the kind of outputs which are provided by the chartered accountants. So therefore, There may be instances when you see some kind of irregularities, some fraud, some instances of situations which are compromised. And that's when not your education, but your character will stand out. Do you at that point of time take the right decision? Because that is very critical, not only for you as an individual, but also for the institution to which you belong. It will impact your professional reputation. Therefore, that's the time when you will have to act with integrity, courage, and determination. That's the time when you will have to say, I do not adopt the path of negligence or silence. I do not turn away from this requirement, this challenge which is placed before me. I shall face it head on. Therefore, you need to uphold the highest standards of ethics. And that's where, I would like to talk as chairperson of Competition Commission about how the two roles are very critical. The role which comes from competition law and the role which comes as a chartered accountant. Now, chartered accountants play an important role in ensuring that market practices remain transparent, ethical, and compliant with the regulatory frameworks. And we, as competition law safeguarders, as a regulator for competition law, are looking at a thriving, healthy market environment, which is providing a level playing field to everyone, which is transparent, objective, and fair. So that's where I look at your role. What will be the important things where you will have an interface with competition? The first role is to protect market fairness. The competition law requires that we preserve fair markets. We ensure there are no distortions, there are no cartels, there is no bid rigging, and there is no abuse of dominance. As chartered accountants, you have access to a lot of information about your clients, about the companies, and the way they are operating in the market. Therefore, you are not only going to look at their accounts, you would also be the financial custodians of those firms. And in that sense, you would also be guardians of the competitive markets. That's the first role which you will play. The second critical role which may come upon you is to look at mergers and acquisitions. As a competition commission, it is our role to ensure that mergers and acquisitions do not have an appreciable adverse effect on competition. And when you are going to be looking at their valuations, when you are going to be looking at their financial models and giving advice to the companies on restructuring, it's very critical that the accuracy, independence, and transparency of the financial analysis that you undertake is going to make a big impact on the way the regulator looks at it and the way it will pan out in the economy at large. Your third role is with regard to compliance, competition compliance, because as a part of the governance system, you're going to be involved to ensure that a competition culture is built in your clients as well as across the sectors in the markets. By highlighting risk, by recommending compliance and ensuring disclosures, transparent disclosures, you will help businesses be compliant with the competition law. The fourth role, which is something referred to by the President ICAI as well, is this new age challenges. the requirements of sustainability, blockchain, AI, Internet of Things, and how algorithmic pricing is being done by the companies. That is something where you will have to extend your expertise. That's the need of the hour today. We all have to look at technology. There's such rapid adoption of technology happening all across. Some of the things we can understand, but some of the things we need to learn about. That's why this is not the end of your education. You would have to continue to upskill yourself, to keep updated, to keep learning, to keep advancing forward, keeping in view the changes happening all around us. So therefore, what is the common thread between competition and the chartered accountancy profession? That's ethics. That's the key fundamental thing that we need to look at, because in competition law, we are promoting fairness, transparency. As chartered accountants, you are the custodians of independence, objectivity, and integrity in your valuations, in your profession, and in the way you interact with your clients. Therefore, my message to the newly qualifying chartered accountants today is that whichever your role you pursue, whether you are an auditor, a consultant, a CFO, or entrepreneur, keep the competition principles in mind, because there is a huge amount of similarity between what you will do and how it will impact the markets, the economy, and the country, and our global position. Your work is going to have a direct impact on stakeholders, and the practices that you shape, if they are transparent, if your actions are full of integrity and your judgment is ethical, you will always work towards strengthening not only your profession, but also leading to a fair and thriving economy. Therefore, you have a very unique role to play in supporting businesses in promoting efficient resource allocation and fostering sustainable growth. You can combine your technical expertise, which you are acquiring today, with the commitment to the nation, to the development of India, and to its stature and the global stage. The growing demands which are coming now with the adoption of technology is something which you will have to keep learning, keep building. Therefore, you are now entering a phase of lifelong learning. And in this learning, I think there's also a time to pause and think about what you have already achieved. It's a great moment for you to be becoming chartered accountants today. But please remember who are the people, your parents, your teachers, your mentors, who have stood behind you silently, solidly, with full strength and vigor. And they are the ones who have a great role to play in your achievements today. And as I congratulate you, I must also congratulate all of them for this achievement that you have all been able to get today. I again congratulate all of you, and I hope that as you move forward, you will continue to work with integrity and for the nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your truly inspiring and thought-provoking words. Your words have not enlightened us only, but also instilled a sense of pride, responsibility, and motivation in our chartered accountants who are stepping into the new phase of their professional journey. The depth of your experience, your vision for nation building, and your encouragement today will sure guide and your and inspire all of us in the years to come. On behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, everyone present here, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you for gracing this occasion with your valuable presence and for blessing us with your wisdom. Please make a huge round of applause for Srimati Ravneet Kaur. Now I kindly request each one of you to please take a oath from your folders and rise for administration of oath by Honorable President of the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda. Please take your oaths from your folders and arise for the oath.
The most momentous occasion has arrived. Your oath starts now. You have to take your name, your father's name, and go ahead. I, Charanjot Singh Nanda, son of a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, do hereby solemnly swear in the name of God that as a chartered accountant, I shall be committed to excellence, independence, and integrity. I will sincerely work towards a corruption-free India, preparation of true, fair, and transparent financial statements, best practices in corporate governance, efficient and effective utilization of financial resources, and compliances, and shall abide by the code of ethics pronounced by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I shall be fair, just, and honest in my dealings with all the stakeholders and shall always maintain confidentiality. I shall deal all with humility, respect, and be responsive to the needs of the society while providing my services. I would always be true to the Constitution of India and will follow in letter and spirit all the laws of the land. I shall relentlessly work towards inclusive growth of a resilient India. Ameen.
Thank you so much, sir. As we come forward, the conclusion of this wonderful program, it is time for the formal vote of thanks. To present it, we have with us a very respected personality, Deputy Convener, MNSS Directorate from Indore Center. It is my honor to invite CA Pankaj Shah to kindly come forward and deliver the vote of thanks.
Of ICAI, I, CA Pankaj Shah, Deputy Convener of the MSS Directorate, express my heartfelt gratitude to Madam Ravneet Kaur, the Chairperson of Competition Commission of India. Madam, you have given us very strong message for ethics and continuous learning, which will be imbibed by all the chartered accountants. I am thankful to our Honorable President Charanjot Singh Nanda ji for his thrilling, motivating words of wisdom, which we shall cherish forever. I am also thankful to our Vice President, Honorable Prasanna Kumar D. Sir, for inspiring values and giving his words of wisdom. I'll be short of words if I do not recognize the sleepless and unstinted efforts of our convener, Rajendra Kumar Pisar from Chennai, as a MSS convener who has spent sleepless night in organizing the program of this momentum. I am thankful to all the young chartered accountants who are being convocated today for their hard work, which has made this dream come true. And gratitude is short for all the parents who have inspired their children to join this pious course of chartered accountancy, and they have done equal amount of hard work as their children for becoming a chartered accountant. I am truly thankful to all the students and their parents who have made it to these venues at 15 centers. I am thankful to the team and staff of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India who have worked day and night in making this event of convocation of more than 13,000 chartered accountants at more than 15 centers. I wish all the young chartered accountants great future, bright, ethical and shining future. Welcome and thank you very much for joining this convocation.
Thank you, sir. Your words have truly reflected the spirit of gathering and the efforts behind its success. Give a big round of applause to thank CA Pankaj Shah for this thoughtful vote of thanks. Now comes to the most joyful and proud moment of this evening. Success is always the result of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. And today, we are here to celebrate the shining star who have made the entire fraternity proud with their outstanding excellence. Now, I wanted to request our Vice President, CA Prasanna Kumar D, our President, CA Charanjot Singh Nanda, and our Chief Guest, Srimati Ravneet Kaur, to felicitate our rank holders. Now calling upon stage CA Poonam, securing rank 4. CA Poonam.
Have change of dais in a minute.
CA Aksh Garg, securing rank 14. CA Aman Mahajan, securing rank 24.
दिस आर द रैंक होल्डर्स. आप ताली बजा करके करताल ध्वनि से उनका स्वागत कर सकते हैं. उनका कॉन्वोकेशन दिल्ली में हो रहा है, जहां पर आप लाइव देख रहे हैं.
I may request rank holders to please come in the front and make a queue. I request rank holders to come in the front of the stage and make a queue. CA Poonam, securing rank 4. Akshay Garg, Aman Mahajan,
Soon we'll be starting our convocation.
Calling upon stage CA Aksh Garg, securing rank 14. CA Aman Mahajan, securing rank 24. CA Akshay, securing rank 26. Please make a huge round of applause. CA Sudipta Benyat, securing rank 27. CA Sudipta Banya, securing rank 27. I may request rank holders to please make a line. CA Aditya Rawat, securing rank 28. Sir, those 28. CA Kanaya Singhal, securing rank 28. CA Prasud Jain, securing rank 37. Where is CA Nikhil, securing rank 40. CA Amrit Mittal, securing rank 32. CA Ronak Jindal, securing rank 42.
A very good morning to all of you. On behalf of ICAI Indore, I welcome you all for the great event of convocation, a lifetime event for any chartered accountant. Now, I welcome
नहीं आ रहे हैं ना पार्थ गुप्ता CA Parth Gupta, securing rank 44. From token number 1 to 50.